Hello everyone, today I'm going to be sharing our accountability charts for children. And so a lot of you guys ask me, how do you get your children into a routine? How do you get them to clean their areas? How do you get them to be organized? How do you get them to accomplish all the things that they have to do in a day? And I get a lot of emails from you guys. Your children don't want to cooperate, your children don't want to help, your children are unstructured, and you want to have more of a structure for your children. And so I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys how exactly we do that and how you can do it too. Very easy. Everything is about habits. So whatever you can get your children to do consistently every single day will become like second nature, like brushing their teeth, for example. And in fact, if they don't, for example, my kids get up and do their beds every morning. The day that they don't make their bed, they may feel odd, like something's off. So once you instill a habit into a child, it becomes second nature. If your children don't have these habits that you want to instill in them, easy. Just do it consistently on a daily basis and give it a month, give it 2 months, and you'll see that it's going to become second nature for them. So I have had many accountability charts, chore charts for the kids over the years, and I'm going to link some of those below so you can get some more ideas. But today I want to share with you guys a checklist that I have. Let's see if I could go ahead and get a little closer. So this is a checklist, and I have different tasks that the children need to do, and then I have here where they have to put a check mark. And then at the end of the day, I put a check mark if they completed all the tasks. So the way that it works is there's different tasks, so different things that I want the kids to do. So for example, here I have on the list, I'll share with you guys what I have here. For the morning, I want them to get up, make their beds, brush their teeth, and get dressed on their own. I sometimes help my 3-year-old with things that she needs to do because I do have a 3-year-old. But the other two should be able to do that independently. But the point is getting the kids accustomed to getting up and making their bed. That is a habit, and it's a very neat habit to have because little things that you have discipline, like making your bed, transfers on to other things throughout the day. That is why when you're in the military, in the army, or in the Navy, they place such great emphasis on little things, on how you are neat with your bed, how you have your uniform, because all these things make up the person, and every little thing counts in terms of how these things transfer on to your daily life, to how you have discipline in other things like schoolwork. So that's what I have here. Make bed, brush teeth, get dressed, and that once they do that, they can put a check mark on it. I also have read 30 minutes independently, so they should be reading independently for 30 minutes a day, and they get to choose their books alone. I have a lot of books here at home. I also do weekly library trips, and they can go to the library and get books that they want, that they love. Now, for my littlest one, the 3-year-old, I don't exactly expect her to read for 30 minutes on her own. So what I do is I have her just look at books, and she can read right now, but I just have her look at books, and I don't particularly demand for her to be reading every single line, but I just have her sit down with her sisters and flip through the books. If she wants to go ahead and give it a try and get some reading, and she can do that too. Then I have another one is keep your duty area for the week clean. What is your duty area? So I created 3 duty areas in my home that I want the kids to help me with, because I do have a family of 6, and I would love to get my family involved in helping keep the house clean. So how I have been doing that. Last year I had a different one, but this year this one's been working out really good. And this one's basically, I've divided 3 different areas for the kids to help me with. I have living room, dining room, and kitchen. Every week one child gets one area. So let's say a child gets the living room. For the living room, they have to dust the bookcase, very easy stuff, vacuum the carpet, they have to clean the screen door, which is glass, clean it up with vinegar. I have a vinegar spray that is just half vinegar and half water, and it's a great cleaner for kids because it's non-toxic, and you can add a little bit of essential oils in there. And so I have that, and then so throughout the day, that child needs to keep that area. If they got the living room clean, they have to keep that area clean. If they see something on the floor, they have to pick it up, put it away. I also have dining room, so whoever has dining room duty for that week, they have to set the tables for the meals, they have to help pick up after the meals, they have to vacuum under the table, they have to clean the window. I have a big window here, and they have to keep the dining room area clean throughout the day. Then I have kitchen duty, so whoever has the kitchen that week, They have to unload the dishwasher. If I have the little one, the 3-year-old, she's helping me do this. So my 3-year-old is just kind of tagging along. So if she has kitchen that week, she's just helping mommy in the kitchen. She's helping me unload the dishwasher, helping me load the dishwasher. This is kitchen duty. They help sweep the floor, and they're basically mom's helper. If you have the kitchen, you're mom's helper in the kitchen, and whatever it is that I need you to do, mix for me, whatever it is, you're there helping me. So these are the different areas that I have. I have living room, dining room, and kitchen, because I feel like these areas are things that the kids can help me with, and these are common areas that get a lot of traffic, and that if they help me keep it clean, the house will look clean. And believe me, my house has been looking really clean after I have instituted this, because they become kind of responsible for that area. And if I say, oh, I see something, I see the living room is not doing so well right now, who has living room duty this week? And then it's that person. So they become like kind of prideful for their area. They want to keep it clean. This is my area. So it really works fine, and I love giving it to them for the whole week so that they can do that area the whole week. It's so much easier than just having like individual tasks that the kids do. No, I just tell them, you have living room duty, you have kitchen duty, you have dining room duty. And maybe for your older kids, you can give them bathroom duty, or you could give them mudroom duty, whatever it is. So that's part of the checklist. So they have to keep their areas clean. I also have practice instrument for 30 minutes. This list is helping me become accountable too, because I have to make sure that my kids are practicing their instruments every day, that they're reading every day. So this list is helping me. So part of this list is for them to practice their instruments for 30 minutes every day. Another one here is finish schoolwork. That's just a checklist. And now for schoolwork, I have a separate list for their schoolwork. So if they've completed everything that I've set out for them for their schoolwork that day, then they can go ahead and put a check mark here. If you guys want me to share my homeschool checklist for the kids individually by grade, I could do that. Let me know in the comments. What else I have here? Put all your clothes away. That's another one on the list. Put all your clothes away. Why? Because the kids sometimes throw a lot of clothes on the floor when they take it off, or we do laundry every day, so I want them to help me put the stuff away that I do. So I tell them, here's your basket, put your clothes away. So I want to tell them, put all your clothes away, because that's a big source of clutter in a home. Kids take off their clothes, they throw it on the floor sometimes, the socks, whatever it is. I don't want that stuff in the common area, so I have that here, put all your clothes away. Now another one that I have here is keep your desk clean when done with school. So they have their own individual desks, and I don't want them to leave the schoolroom that day after they're done and leave their pencil cases open, their crayons all over the place, paper here, paper there. So I have that as part of my checklist, that I want those areas clean when they're done with school, so that can get a check mark. Then I have some other like self-care things that I want the kids to do every day. So here I have take vitamins, so that they start taking in charge of taking care of their own health. I have drink full water bottle for the day. So I have a water bottle for each kid, and so I want them to drink at least one of those full bottles every day, so that I'm making sure that the kids are getting enough water. Another one I have here is, the last one that I have here is in bed, lights out by 8 o'clock. So I want the kids to be in bed, lights out by 8 o'clock. And I put that here in the checklist. I want them to know that. So I have a little alarm that goes off, and at 7:30 I start putting the kids to bed. I start doing night hygiene, whether it's baths, brushing teeth, helping them getting into the pajamas, and then I have the lights off by 8 o'clock. And so if they have done everything on this list, by the end of the day, they get to have a check mark from mom. Right at the bottom here, they get a check mark for the day. Each day they can get a check mark if they've done it all. And then by the end of the week, because I like rewarding kids, and so what I do is by the end of the week, once they've done this, they get to earn $2. I like having an allowance system, and that's something new that I did this year, because I feel like kids, when they get older, they want to buy their own things, and kids don't work. So I wanted to have a way so that the kids can earn some allowance money, and this is going to help them. If they don't get a check mark for the day, they have to get a check mark every single day of the week so that they can get their allowance money. So they get $2 each if they are able to accomplish everything here on the list every single day. And now, of course, things change. If kids get sick, if the routine changes, maybe we're out to the museum, we're out on a field trip, we're out somewhere else, things are going to change. It really depends. Maybe they're not going to finish schoolwork that day because we're doing something else. Or maybe they're not going to go to sleep at 8 o'clock because we're working on a project. Lately we were working on something, fixing our desks. So it just all depends on what's going on, and everything is flexible. And so that is our accountability charts. I hope you guys have liked it. Just know that whatever a child can do themselves, you shouldn't be doing for them, because then that creates bad habits that in the long run transfer on to adulthood. Whatever you want your child to do as a teenager, you have to start now. So a lot of people complain, oh, my teenager is a slob, their room is a mess, they don't have structure, and it's because it starts at an early age. If you start instilling habits at an early age, they get up, they make their beds, they brush their teeth, they do things every day, they read every day, they play their instruments if they play instruments, maybe they could practice a sport, whatever it is that they do. If you have everything on a schedule, and they're going to be doing that every single day, and the day that they don't do it, they might feel a little off because it becomes part of their person, that this is what they do every single day. So I wanted to just share with you guys this accountability charts. Unfortunately, YouTube's comments are still messed up, so my comments are still disabled. If you guys want to comment, I have put a picture on my Instagram of our accountability charts. And you can comment on there, or you can comment here on YouTube on my community tab. You can comment on there, and I read those as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, and click on the notification bell so that you never miss a video. If you haven't already checked out all my other videos on education, homeschooling, simple living, go ahead and check them out. Until the next time, bye-bye.